Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. We're back after about 2 weeks of a little break, and we're back on the offline road to glory for kind of a bittersweet ending. I am going to be ending this series for now, at least. I probably won't return to it. Team of the season just came out as well, but it's been about like 1 to 1.5 to 2 weeks of just kind of dead content, nothing that I really wanted. But there are a couple things that I want in the main account, so I will be kind of switching back to the main account to do some player reviews, but then again, I also will be trying to make new content other than Ultimate Team, so look for that in the future. But as for now, we're gonna finish off the account right here with the guaranteed EFL Team of the Season so far upgrade or guaranteed player. It was only about 20k, so it is a pretty comfortable SBC. You're either going to get slightly below the value of the SBC, or you're actually going to get someone better than it. So this was the team that we were using. It looks really good. I think we had just gotten Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's got 10 assists and 3 goals in 8 games, the 8 games I have played him. I haven't played this account in a very, very long time for my standards, but it just was getting kind of boring, kind of dull. So you always want to switch it up, of course. But there are some legends of this team. There are some people that I'm going to remember for a very long time. First off, I think Cyprian, probably the most legendary player in this club. 154 games played, 56 goals scored, and 76 assists. He was our first big player, like above 86 rated, I think. We got him from the League 1 SBC upgrade, because that's around when I started this offline road to glory. And then later on, he kind of coupled up with probably one of the most prolific goal scorers in any Ultimate Team I've ever done. Of course, this is all in squad battle, so it is pretty easy to get goals. But 218 goals and 49 assists in 74 matches for Florian Thauvin. So he was just such a good player for me, and I'm actually very happy because I do have him on the main account, so I could be using him in a review team very soon. Other than that, also have another legendary player in the club, 99 games played. We're not going to get him to the 100 unless I do come back on this account. Maybe in order to use Malang, Sar, and Amavi, because I don't have him on the other account. But we do have decent players here. We have Jane Sancho, I don't have on the main. We have Trent, who I don't have on the main. And we have João Cancelo, who I don't have on the main. So there are a couple of these players that I could use for a review in the future. But the club, there was something about it, I just didn't feel right about it. We ended up actually packing a foot birthday Danny Da Costa, and it was going to be an episode right before I took the break, but it just didn't end up happening. So that is going to be the send-off for the offline road to glory. We played 219 matches with 9 losses, most of those because of DCs. But if we get an English player in this, he will fit into our team. It will be a nice little send-off. So here we go, EFL Team of the Season so far player. I still want good pack luck. So can we get ourselves a Phillips in this one? That would be the big one. It's not even going to be a walkout. This is actually one of the great things that I do like about leaving this account, is this just didn't have the best pack luck. I think overall we did have decent pack luck with like a guaranteed packs. I thought we had pretty good players from those. Trent I thought was good. Herrera had been good for a while for us. We've had a Kane pack, we've had a Koulibaly packs, we've had a Da Costa of course packed. But all of this is just me grinding and working up to it. Most of these players are grinded for SBCs. This was a guaranteed SBC that pack João Cancelo, that was pretty lucky. Pope SBC, Sar SBC, Amavi SBC, that was out of a guaranteed pack, that was an SBC. Cyprian and Thauvin were SBCs, and then Osimhen was an objective. So I worked for this club, and the one thing I don't really like about leaving this club is the icon swaps. We're 4 away, of course, from getting that Litmanen or that Gattuso or that Trezeguet. I wasn't really sure who I was going to get, but we were only 4 away from getting that. So unfortunately, we didn't even get to 50 episodes in order to get ourselves that icon. But it's fine. We move on to bigger and better things, and this account is probably going to be dead for a while. I still got 274k in it, but I will maybe use that for SBCs or maybe packs at the end of the year, so who knows. But we are going to go back on to the main account. And this account I've been playing for maybe a week or two now, and it is really exciting to see what this could possibly turn into. There's a lot of kind of squads that I want to keep developing and stuff like that throughout this team of the season. I have only 687k, so I had invested myself in a 400k Kyle Walker headliners and I think about the same price, 400k Raheem Sterling. I both sniped them for about 50k less, but they had been dropping since Manchester City weren't doing as well. And I was really into the whole Manchester City team. I had like 7 of them in my main squad. But now, of course, with the season canceled, those just totally dropped. And I think I only had upwards of like 1.1 million, I think, because I also kept doing some SBCs and stuff like that. I think the Amavi, the Talvin, of course, was decently expensive. But this is what the club is looking like. We still have like Morgan Sanson and all these guys in here, but we have 687,000 coins in the club. And this is what the squad is looking like. We got a full USA team. This was one of my biggest or my most favorite things that I've ever done with an Ultimate Team. It was last year in FIFA 19. I came back after, I want to say like 6 months of not playing the game. And right when I came back, there was a Player of the Month 86 rated Wondolowski that they gave us. So I started just making an American team, making an American hybrid. It was really fun. We had an 88 Carnival Pulisic. We had an 81 man of the match McKennie. We just had a lot of good players, but this team right now, the full USA team, not even a hybrid, is looking to be even better than last year, because we do have the MLS team of the season coming out, and I'm hoping there's going to be at least one American in there. A Reggie Cannon would be absolutely amazing. That would probably be my most wanted American team of the season at this point. A Reggie Cannon at that right back to pair it with Apara. He would do so well for a lot of people's teams as well. And then, of course, we do also have, if you've been keeping up with the season objectives, we have a striker that I will probably replace for Wando for now, until Wando hopefully gets a flashback team of the season. That would just be amazing if he gets one of those. But we have Agudelo from Inter Miami. I don't think he will get a dynamic pick because he probably actually hasn't played. With high work rates, 4-star skills, and 5-star weak foot, and also being 6'1", this looks like a perfect guy to pair up with Josh Sargent up top, and he will probably be until we get maybe any other better players from the MLS team of the season. But it looks like as of now, I do have the best possible American team in FIFA 20, and probably one of the better ones in any FIFA. Of course, it is different due to my own preferences. I would rather have Reggie Cannon than DeAndre Yedlin. That's just my preference. And then, of course, Wando, just one of my favorite players, so I had to have him in there, and hopefully he does get a special card soon. So that is going to be the end of this kind of update on what I'm going to be doing on this channel and stuff like that. We're going back to the main account, and this is the main team, my best team. On this account, we've got Van Dijk and De Ligt, along with the other Dutchies, Van der Sar and Rijkaard. We got the Man City quintuple here with Mendy, De Bruyne, Sane, Jesus, and Bernardo Silva. And then we got Weston McKennie and the Beast and Babu. We could put Kenny Lala in there as well. But I used to have Iwar, but now I only have Sanson as my French center mid. So I'm going with McKennie for now. But maybe if we do get that Reggie Cannon, I will probably put a par right here, because he is one of the best center backs in the game, no doubt about it. So that's going to be all for me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Kind of bittersweet. We're moving on to kind of a new thing. More player reviews will probably be coming out in the future, depending on how expensive they are, if I can afford them. So that's going to be all for me. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Unfortunately, we will not be doing, of course, the offline road to glory anymore. We made it to episode 45, so I think that's pretty impressive. So new content will be in the works and stuff like that. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later.